I'm so sorry about the break, but the video takes up a lot of time to save.
That's okay.
So, ma'am, you will find some similarly named features in your software also.
Yeah. Ha.
So, but as long as you know what to look for, then the specifics you can always handle.
Uh, there's just one thing I want to know. See, I have a recorder in my phone also,
Okay.
and then this app also. This also has audio lab. That also has a recording facility. So,
Right.
do you think it would be better to record in that and edit in that, or record in my phone normal that and import it into this app and edit it?
See, for the longest time, I used to record in the phone and move everything to the laptop. Once all my
Mm.
chapter files were together, I would move everything into the laptop and take one by one and edit. My
Okay.
fear was that if I have if I have the Audacity screen open, how do I see my matter, which is also in a PDF on the same laptop? And if I have
Okay.
my laptop with the PDF open, how do I see whether Audacity is doing its job or not? But lately I figured out that it keeps recording no matter what you do. Whatever you say, every phone call, every hum in the background, all the birds chirping, everything just keeps getting recorded, even if you switch the screens. That means if you open another window, this doesn't
Yeah.
stop. It just keeps
Okay.
recording. And since you are the one who's going to edit the whole thing, it doesn't matter even if there are some pages fluttering or your mouse, the mouse, this wheel makes some sound when you scroll up and down. So if you take care that that part you don't speak when you're scrolling, you can always remove that noise. So now what I do is I open my Audacity, I open my PDF, and I start recording in Audacity, give those 3 seconds. In the meantime, I change to my PDF and I just keep recording. So for me now it's simpler because that doubt in my head is not there. With the Audacity doing it, how will I shift between the two? I'm doing the editing. Even if there is a lot of silence, I can always remove it. So it's in a way it's a kind of freedom when you are editing your own work. It's the freedom to make as many mistakes as you. It doesn't matter. Whereas if you're recording and somebody else is editing, then you feel very conscious. I don't want to make many mistakes. It's not good.
Yeah.
But if you're going to record, you can make a mistake every paragraph. It doesn't matter. So
Okay.
that itself, in fact, reduces the number of mistakes because you're relaxed. You're not worried. So now I record in
Yeah.
Audacity itself. I find that better.
Yeah. So if you can tell me, suppose if I record on my phone, the phone recorder,
Mhm.
and in the phone only I have my editing app also. So
Okay.
how do I? That I want to know. How do I bring it into that app? How to and then edit it?
So you want to record in the phone and then use Audacity to edit.
Use this audio lab in my
Yeah,
phone
correct,
only.
correct,
There is, yeah,
correct.
yeah.
So from you need to move your files from your phone to your laptop or your.
No, the same phone only, but in the app for editing it.
Oh, you're going to use the app in the phone,
Yes.
but
See,
your editing app
I
doesn't. Anji.
no, my editing app also has a recorder.
Okay.
It's a separate recorder,
Right.
and then there is another recorder in my phone also. The
Yes.
phone's recording
Yes.
facility. Suppose if I record in that phone's facility, will that file, whatever file I'm recording, so how will I move that into the app so that I can edit it?
By app, you are talking about the computer.
No, the in the phone only I have the app also. No,
But
the
which
audio
version?
lab.
Oh, you have audio
Audio.
lab in the phone as well as on the
Huh.
laptop.
No, I don't
No,
have it
no,
in the
no.
laptop. I have it
Uh,
only in my phone.
I
Let me explain. She wants to say, ma'am, what she wants to say is she has a recorder app in her phone and
mm,
she has editing app in her phone
on the
only.
phone. Okay. Okay.
So
Uh,
she is making a file in the recorder app and
Right.
she wants that
To
file
edit it
from
in the phone
recording app
itself.
to editing app in the phone only.
In the phone. So you first what you need to do is you need to save the file with a particular name.
Okay.
And then through the app, this is what is generally done, because frankly I have not used an editing app in the phone ever, because I find the screen too small. I don't want to take chances with that little, thoda sa ek word nikal gaya to bachcha is left, in a problem.
Hmm.
So I've never done that, but you will have to go to your recording app and open that file which you have named specifically.
Hmm.
So why don't you try doing, you try recording a file, calling it a particular thing, say test XYZ or just XYZ
Hmm.
audio or something like that. Open
Hmm.
your app or your editing app in your
Hmm.
phone, and in that editing app you will somewhere see open
Okay.
the open option. See where it
Okay.
takes you. I won't be able to
Okay.
tell you because I've never used it like that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But
Fine.
usually this would be the sequence.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
So, okay, I think we are all there. Okay, Dr. Zog is not able to join. Sure, no problem. So now I'm going to share that screen again where we were editing something. I think, no. Okay, so we were here. I'll just go back a little. I'm going to just close this and go back. Now, what we're trying to do is, we were in a hurry to fit everything. I was trying to go back and save this, go and save this file. First, let us check another issue with another file. That is the hum and volume issue. So I'm going to share this file. I had said that I'll share a file, which is, see, look at this file. Can you see the volume is supremely high? It is not required to be like this. I'll just play this. An encounter. It is not required to be this high. My father everything is medical profession. See, all the upper and lower notes are gone. Can you see they're all cut? We don't need this kind of volume. We don't need it to cover this whole width. Also, can you tell me what is wrong with this file? That what is it that we want to change?
Mono.
Yes, yes, very good.
Track.
Yeah, so this is showing it's mono, but it obviously isn't mono. So I go to effect. No, I'm sorry. I go to tracks. I have so many options, but I'm going to say mix. Now, do you see this mix stereo to down to mono is now darker? Like it was not like that earlier. So I'm going to say mix stereo down to mono. I'll show again. Tracks, mix stereo down to mono. Look at this. It's that simple. Now, throughout, I want to basically, this part has to be made a little louder, and this whole thing then has to be made much softer. So here I would zoom in, go to this part by moving this bar here, select from here to here. I hope nobody has a doubt about how to select a part. You put your cursor here, click, left click, hold the left click, drag and leave. That is select. I select this, then now effect and amplify. Now, if you see, okay, I'm going to say amplify, and this part, you see, these are the spikes. This here and this here. So when I increase the volume for this, even this is going to increase, and it's going to ask me to allow clipping. So sometimes you will find it like this. This will not be tick marked. And if I say increase it to so and so, it will not allow me. That OK is gray. So sometimes you'll come back to me and say this OK is gray. I can't click OK. Then you say allow clipping, and the OK becomes all right. It's just asking you, okay, ye nikal jayega. Is that all right? So these are the spikes in the, see, when I say S, all those are spikes. So they can go really, so you have to allow clipping. Now I'm going to say, let's see, 8 or 9. Let's see how it goes. See, now this is as bad as the rest of it now. Pretty much as bad. So I'm going to now look at this whole thing. I'm going to go zoom out. Now I see the whole file, this much. And I have decided that this is too loud. This whole thing is too wide, the wave width. So I want to select this whole thing now, select the whole file. Now the option is I go to 0, I click here, I drag, all that. Otherwise, the simple option is to put your cursor here and click twice. So you click twice here in rapid succession. That means click, click, and the whole file gets selected. Either I can do this, I can put my cursor here, I can click left, drag, 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 drag to the end. This is one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is click, click. Both left clicks and the whole thing gets selected. So once I select this, I go to effect. Now I actually don't want to amplify, I want to do negative amplification. But here we have the same function for both. So I say amplify. It's already showing me, it has sensed that I'm too loud here. It's already showing me negative amplification. I can try a preview. We can try this volume. Okay, let's see. Okay, now it's too low. I will undo it. I'll undo it from here. It's high again. Effect, amplify. Now I know that -8 was way too low. Let me try minus, say, 4. Let me try. This is not bad. This is not bad. Let's listen to this. Play.
Audacity पुढे पुढे record करत चाललंय.
Okay, so this is not bad. This is quite fine. And everything, all these spikes now are within limits. Nothing except these, which I have increased artificially. They were not like this before. So my file earlier was completely high in volume, high in spikes. Now I have come to a decent range. Also, let me see if there is, I'm going to listen to it here.
आणि थांबे. हे पहा. Recording soon.
You see all these little sounds.
आवाजात recording आहे.
There's some bird sound here. If it's very screechy, I can zoom in. I can listen to this.
Recording soon.
Okay, suppose I decide I want to remove these two screeches. This is one screech, another screech. I can actually select as microscopically as this and say edit, delete, and that part will be gone. So you can do really little things, except when my words here are overlapped with a phone ring or with a SMS ring, then you can't delete those things because my words will get deleted. But otherwise, see, all these sounds you can delete. Now what happens is the reader has given some gap here. So if I delete this whole thing, there will be no gap left. But that's not correct, right? Now I want a gap here. What do I do when I wanted a gap here? So first let me put that sound there. Okay, now I go to the end of the file, the very end, and I'm going to record a silence. Okay, I can record whatever I want from here. I'm going to record silence. So I'm going to click this and say nothing. Okay, this is my silence, except for some breeze or something that sounds here. This I'm going to delete. Otherwise, this is my piece of silence, which I can now cut. This is the cut button to cut something, as in copy and cut. Everybody understands copy, cut, paste.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is the cut button. I can cut it, and now wherever I want, I can place it there. And like we do in other applications, Control V will give you a paste, or in edit, you have paste. So I paste it here. I can paste as much of silence as I want here. as much of distance as I want. So what happens is, if you are recording something and you want to show a different, that means if you're recording 2 chapters, but you want to keep reading and recording, eventually you're going to have to cut the 2 chapters. You can add a lot of silence.
कुमार कौन है मतलब
उसको नहीं
This is the
भेजना
copy
था।
button.
हाँ
I copy,
कट करो मम्मा
edit,
एक मिनट बेटा,
paste.
मेरा चल रहा है यार, वर्कशॉप चल रहा है ना।
Paste.
ये
So you see there's so much of silence. When I zoom out, I obviously see that there is something wrong here, and I will go and inspect what is wrong. So the 2 chapters will not come back to back. New chapter, new file. I can cut this new chapter and put it into a new file. So this is one very important function where you can record your own silence and insert it. Okay. So what we have covered till now is how to record in Audacity your own file, then how to basically open Audacity, which is obviously what we have seen right in the beginning, then how to edit. So while editing, we have seen changing the file to mono, which was from here, or recording a mono file. That is, that's a good thing. Then the only thing we haven't seen is removing the hum, removing the background sounds, maybe the fan, maybe the AC, something like that. That part we'll do now. And we also need to check for the beginning and the end of the file, whether they have been given a beginning and the end or not. If it is you who is recording, I'm assuming you will give a beginning, but somebody else's recording may not have a beginning and the end. And for the file, we do need it. So let's see if this file has a beginning. No, it doesn't have a beginning. Reader just started reading. So what you do is, at the end of the file, go to the end of the file and you record the beginning. You say, let us say, restarting from page 197. This is my beginning. So I'm going to now select this, copy this, go to the beginning, place my cursor here, and I'm going to do edit, paste. So you see my beginning is in place. Now let's listen to this. Play, restarting from page 197. And then the matter. So you see the reader forgot to give a beginning, I have given it there. The reader, I'm sure, forgot to give an end. Page 109. No, this is my beginning. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to remove it. Okay, so here. So the reader has not given an end. We need to have the file ending with this file ends here, or at the end of the chapter, the last file of the chapter, we need to have that file end with the chapter ends here. Chapter number so and so ends here. So we will see what to do if there is no end also. Again, I will record my own end. This file ends here. So the reader finishes this. This file ends here. Okay, so you leave a few, this I can remove. So you leave a few seconds, say this file ends here, and though I have not done it here, you still have to leave a few seconds here, or I will paste some silence at the end so that it doesn't abruptly stop. All this is there in our previous videos and in the manual that you have got. I think you will have got that manual. So all these things are there. You can, what I'm trying to say is you have to put your beginning and end. Even if you are a gentleman editing a lady's recording, it doesn't matter. You just put your beginning and ending there, because for the student, it's important to know your beginning from a particular point and to know that this file has indeed ended. You know, that they need that completion. So you need to put the beginning and end in place. Now, is the file complete? We still have some hum to tackle. Like here, this part. This part will be probably audible to the person who has put earphones, and our students will use earphones. So for them, it's like that kind of a sound, and it's very bothersome. Sometimes it is throughout the reading, that sound is there and it's extremely painful. So how do we remove this hum? It's here, it's here, it's here again, and I'm sure it's there also. So we need to remove it from everywhere, and we don't want to delete that distance. We don't want to bring this part and this part close. We only want to remove the noise. We don't want to remove the distance. So what do? We go to effect. We first select it. We first select the part that we think is unnecessarily humming, noisy. Then we go to effect and we come down here to noise reduction. We want to reduce the noise. So we come down to noise reduction. We click on noise reduction and get this kind of a dialog box. So first of all, we are now going to tell Audacity what noise to remove, because all this is also noise, but we want all this noise. We just don't want this noise. All this noise is important to us. So we will tell Audacity what kind of noise to remove. So get noise profile is what we do. Now, in this little time, Audacity has figured out what kind of noise you don't want. Now, if I just use it again, if I just do the next step only on this much selection, it will remove only this noise. What about this noise here? What about this noise here? And this. So I select the whole file so that anything like this will go. Not only this, but anything like this. So after getting a noise profile, I select the whole thing and I go to effect and I go to noise reduction again. The first time, if you remember, I selected only this, went to effect, noise reduction, then I got this. But I have already done that. I've already said get noise profile and I'm here. Now I select the whole thing, go to effect, again noise reduction. I get the same window, but I don't do noise profile because I've already done it. And I just say, okay. Now just watch what happens here wherever we had that noise. Can you see the difference? There is the most of the noise is gone, only a little bit. And people with earphones can now listen and see
आता
whether,
रेकॉर्डिंग थांबवते.
see, the noise is reduced to a minimum. Sometimes you have to do this twice, sometimes more times, but the more number of times you do it, the see here, this kind of thing, you do this, say effect or noise reduction, get noise profile, and now we see that this noise is okay. Let's just do the double click, effect again, noise reduction again, and now do okay. See, this has been cleaned up. Only thing is, if you keep doing this again and again, many times, then this rest of the speech becomes a little hollow. That means it'll sound like it's coming from the bottom of a well or something. So you don't want to repeat the process too many times. I have done it once, twice, thrice, but more than that, it sounds very haunting and hollow. So we avoid doing that.
I have a question. Will it reduce the volume of the recording by
No.
we try to reduce the noise? Okay.
No. That is why you select that kind of noise. See,
Okay.
if I select this and say effect, noise reduction, noise profile, and if I say effect, noise reduction, and I say okay, exactly what we did earlier. So see, now it has reduced that. I didn't select the whole thing anyway. I should have selected the whole thing and noise reduction and said okay. See, it's reduced all those kind of sounds that I selected.
Okay.
But they were all important to me. That was my recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gave the wrong sample. See, it's like saying you give the wrong kind of sample and tell somebody to buy something. You give the wrong sample, they're going to buy the wrong thing. Right. So you give the correct kind of thing. See, we'll do a lot of back now. See, all this noise here, all this kind of thing, only that will go. Meaning, in simple words, it will get cleaned up.
Okay. One more doubt. Suppose if there is a sabzi wala passing by, his this thing is coming, or a bird. So that if it is not separate, it is with the recording. Like here, this noise was separate, so you selected that, and then you
Yes.
said wherever you have this kind of noise, you can. But it's not separate; it's mixed with it. It's the recording is there, and with that there is noise also. So
Right.
what do we do then? Yeah.
No, there is nothing you can do.
Okay.
That is why it is very important for the reader to be aware of the sounds around them, and whenever something like that happens, you just stop recording, go back a little, and stop recording, give your clicks and claps or whatever, and re-record that part. It's the reader's responsibility. So if you have recorded that file, this situation won't occur because you will have stopped. You are aware of it. You are going to edit your own thing. You will know then that अभी अगर ये नहीं किया, बाद में बहुत problem है. So you will stop. You will go back a little, or you will wait for that vendor to go away and then start recording again. But
Okay.
if somebody else has, the people do it all the time. It happens all the time. They keep their phones on. That's why when the videos say it so rudely कि phone बंद करिए, ये करिए, वो करिए, but it is actually true. It is an editor's nightmare to have those sounds mixed with the words because you cannot remove them.
Okay. So what I want to know is, like, for example, here you had this noise. You had this noise. You selected that noise, and you said wherever that kind of noise is there, you reduce it. So
Yes.
suppose if it is mixed with the words in some other place, here it is not mixed with the words,
No,
but
you
it's
can
mixed
see.
with the.
No, what
Huh.
it will do is that small wavelength, that particular kind of wavelength, it will delete from everywhere.
Huh.
But because
So,
these wavelengths are stronger, that little thing going, the hum going doesn't affect. That's why I said when you do it 2-3 times, then this starts sounding hollow because you're removing sounds from it without realizing it.
okay, okay, okay.
So it'll remove it from everywhere. That's why I don't do it too many times. Don't do it like 3-4 times. Once, twice, okay, but otherwise don't do it. And one very important thing is don't keep your cell phone charging. If you're recording on the cell phone, don't keep your cell phone charging because that charger and your computer, even if that your computer is just not doing your recording, just you're seeing your PDF on your computer, even then the the electronics of your computer and the electronics of your cell phone charger, they have a conflict and they create a hum throughout the recording, throughout.
Oh,
So we don't realize it, but it's there. Like it will not make a sound when I'm recording, but it is called something. I am not a science person, so I won't have the name for it. But I'll find out and I'll put it on the group. But avoid keeping your phone on charge as you record or in your phone.
okay.
If you don't record in your phone, it doesn't matter. Okay, now first we have completed everything. Let us go over a checklist. I'll give you the checklist in those 2 sheets. One is you have changed the file to mono, then you have removed any background hums like we did now. Then you have checked whether there is a beginning and an end. When there was no beginning and end, you have added it. Then the volumes you have checked, either you have increased it or decreased it or let it be if it's good enough by itself. Then the clicks and taps and that kind of thing, all the mistakes you have removed, and amplification obviously you've done. Now all this is, everything is done. The file is clear. It's got no mistakes. The sound is correct. Beginning hai, end hai. You are done. You are ready to save the file. So suppose this is the file I need to save. I go to file, no save project, but we want to export the file. Saving the project means you are not done with it. So just remember, this is not a project anymore. We want to save it. The project karna khatam ho gaya. We have done the editing. We want to save the file we want to take it out of Audacity. Export is taking out, like taking out of a country. So remember that way, take it out of Audacity. If you say save project, you will not be able to, it's not an MP3 file anymore. So export is what you want to do. will you put your the mics off? So export as MP3. I'll show again. File, export, export as MP3. Now you get a dialog box. Suppose I want to save it on desktop in this Yashovani. Suppose this is my folder. Suppose I want to save it as say testing. Okay, and I'm going to check that this is MP3. The extension has save as type has to be MP3, and then I'm going to say save. Now again a dialog box. Here artist name. So for Yashovani, we want you to put the reader's name here. So if you're doing your own recording, you put your own name. If you are eventually, when you start editing for somebody else, somebody else's file, you put their name here. So I'm going to put my name here, because eventually it is better to, it is going to be useful to know who recorded that file later if Prachi needs it. So my artist name has to be put, nothing else here is required. You say okay. Now it's saving that file. It has saved my file. This is not that file, but it has saved the file in the place that I told it to save it in. Once I have checked, now I don't want to, I have again very little time, so I don't want to go back and check in that place. I'll go and check, but it will not show up on the screen. So when I have confirmed that my file is saved there and I don't need this anymore, this was like my rough work. I have already saved it. Now this I don't want. What I need to close this file now. I will open up the next file if I want to edit, but this file can go. So I'm going to say file, close. If I say exit, the whole Audacity will try and exit after asking me many times, ye save karun kya, wo save karun kya. I want to close only one file. I'm going to say close. So to close the file, file, close. It's asking me save project before closing, but I don't want it to be saved because I've already taken away, I've already exported my file to my laptop. So I'm going to say do not save the project before closing. Maine mera save kar liya, so no. Now that file is closed.
Okay.
Okay, now let us see what happened to the other files. There was another file here. Again, if I've given it a beginning and an end, I have cleaned it up, I have cleaned these parts, you know, the hum is not there, volume is all right, all the ticks and clacks and clips, everything is gone. My file is ready. I say file. Now I have saved it. Oh, you want me to show save again? How to save? Do you want me to show again?
No, we got it.
Okay, file, close. Save project before closing? No, I have already saved what I wanted to save, so no. The default will be yes, but you can always choose no. Then what else have we worked on? We had worked on a very small file of our own. Now what I'll do is I'll give you some, if you have that file, the old file which I had given you on the group, you can use that. Otherwise, I'll give you the file again. You can try and edit that file, or you can try and edit your own file.
Okay.
Either way is okay. I'll share a short file, but tomorrow, not now. I'll share a short file tomorrow. Now I want to close everything. Suppose I say exit. Let's see what happens. Exit. It will still ask you. So it's not going to just give up on you. It's not going to just close down everything. But yes, if you give the wrong response, then the onus is on you. Here, if I'm not sure suddenly ki acha main kya karu, I can always say cancel and nothing will happen. So file, I want to exit the whole thing, including this file. So I say exit, save project, no. Now there's, I don't know that this is being shared, but no. Save project, no. And now my Audacity is completely closed. So in the few minutes that we have now, anything Anything else? Okay, what we haven't done today is making two files into one file. Suppose there are very short files. Sometimes you have to combine it and make it a decently lengthy file. Or if there is a very long file, or sometimes like just yesterday I was editing a file where chapter 4 finished and chapter 5 started, no idea where they have overlapped. Suddenly, in the next file, I realized that now I'm editing chapter 5. So I went back to the previous file and I tried to figure out where in that dense recording, where exactly is the dividing line of the two chapters. Then after finding that, I have to cut it, make it into two different files, and give them both a beginning and an end now, because one has only an end and one has only a beginning. So wo sara, it's like a patchwork quilt, cut it and put it into different things. But first, you go ahead and edit your own file or the file that I give you. And then if you want the next session, we can do a session for your problem solving, whatever problems you have in this, this particular editing homework, and we can do the cutting and joining of files in the next session. So I think we've covered everything. If any questions, we have about, we have a few minutes. Anything you can ask.
There's one thing that is like suppose in between I need to clip something and put something in that clipping. So how do I manage that? Suppose yeah, I finished my recording, then I realized that in between there's something wrong I've done. Maybe I've read 2 lines again or some such thing, some any mistake. Huh?
Okay.
So how do I remove that part and then record just that part again and then put it there?
Okay, so see, removing that part is not a problem because you've done delete already.
Yeah, yeah.
So remove that part. Only thing is make a note of where it was. Or make a note of where on the timeline where that part was. Then
Okay.
you, at the end of it, how do you record the ending? We have done recording.
Yeah.
Ending.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
record your 10 lines or one paragraph or whatever that you want to insert at the end of the file.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
record your paragraph at the end of the file. In fact, don't delete the wrong part first. You record the right part first. Then you copy or copy it first. Copy that part. Come to the point where you want it. Put the cursor there. Do Control V or paste. Edit paste.
Okay.
Okay. Now that paragraph you will see there, which was not there before, but now you've recorded it and put it in the place that you want it. Just like we put the beginning.
Okay.
And once you know that the correct part is there, you can still cut the wrong part and delete it.
Oh, okay.
So try recording a file where you do all these insert and edit and paste and cut. You just make a 2-minute file or a 1-minute file. That doesn't matter. You just take it on the newspaper and record it. Even if the whole thing gets deleted, it doesn't matter. When you do it on the recording that you have done or recording that you're going to submit, then it's a little scary. But you take just any text, record a couple of minutes, and then just play with it. Use all the options that I've given you, all the functions or their equivalent. Play with it. Give it a week. Just try around, and then any more questions we can any doubts we can always tackle after you've done your work.
Thank you. Yeah. Fine.
Anything else? Anybody else?
No, not now. We'll try and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. So those of you who
Good session.
understand Marathi, yes, something, anything?
Yeah, it's a good sessions.
Oh, thank you. So those of you who understand Marathi, you can still go back to that file which we were talking about earlier, the file that I had given for editing. You can use that.
Okay.
But somebody who doesn't understand Marathi will find it difficult to figure out what is the overlapping of reading.
Okay.
See, like suppose I'm reading this and I say in the smaller box, click on, then I do give my clicks and I say in the smaller box. So I'm going to overlap. I'm going to go back and read from there, right? after my
Yeah.
mistake, I'm going to go back and overlap a little, not just start reading from that word. So for people who don't understand Marathi, from a Marathi audio, it's very difficult to connect कि कहाँ तक cut करना है. So for that, I will post an English file also, a short one. So those of you, I think there's only one of us who doesn't understand Marathi.
Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah.
Anji, no problem. So I'll put a file there, and all of you can try your hand at that. The others can also try that Marathi file. It's a little more practice for you.
मॅम
Oh,
एक प्रश्न आहे
हाँ बोला ना.
ते कर्सर न वापरता खाली जे काही नंबर आहेत ना ते वापरून पण आपण करू शकतो का? कारण अगदी थोडंसं कट करायचं असेल तर ऑडेसिटीला खाली असं नंबर दिलेलं बघा स्टार्ट एंड असं